And hello, everyone. Welcome back to FPL Frontline in the Trenches. This is the Frontline Prediction League. Frontline League on Twitter. And also, of course, this YouTube channel. Like, favorite, and subscribe. You can follow into our Discord. Go and see all our stuff with prediction pages and all fun stuff for the Frontline Prediction League. I am your co-host, Scott. Joining me today is BeerMe Jesus. How are you today, BeerMe?
I'm doing pretty good. It's warmed up here a lot. I'm out there in shorts and a t-shirt, so it's nice weather we're having. How about yourself, Scott? How are you doing?
As people can see, I am wearing a sweater on the screen here, but the furnace is going. It's not quite that warm yet, but it is, I guess, comparatively warmer. It's like -10, like single-digit minuses as well in there.
Oh.
Compared to what it's been, it's very nice. Like, really, really nice. So, yeah, it'll get nicer as we go. Spring is coming, but yeah. So, this is the breakdown, look at, forward, whatever, words are hard, show for Revolution, the pay-per-view this Sunday. The FPL version is on Sunday. It's going to be, I believe, at 8 p.m., meaning deadline is 7, so... No, pre-show is 7, but they might do a half-hour one. AEWs are a bit weird. They're sometimes only a half hour for their buy-in, so 7:30 might be the time. Play it safe. Go for 6 as the deadline, or even 5. Or even just do your picks maybe tonight or tomorrow. Because it's Wednesday. It's Dynamite night. The picks are going to go up after the cards finalize tonight. And yeah, we know. Tony Combat, Ring of Honor. Yeah, podcast is next week. We'll get there. Hopefully news will shake out from there, but we're already talking about it. It's crazy stuff. But Revolution happens first. Here we go. So, bear me. We've got a couple announcements. I've got 2 matches to announce. Do you have anything to announce for it?
Let me see. I think I have 3.
3?
Actually.
Okay. Well, let's go through that. Let's go through the card itself, and then we'll add in as we see the question marks. The first one up here is the ladder match, the main deal here. Supreme Rock, Bane the Abyss, Akir 1, Dion Blade, Bastion, the Arbiter, Victoria Fiore, and Dedrick Cyrus. It is a one person from every faction ladder match. Most factions, that is. And yeah, the winner does get a bit of bragging rights, but also a potential opportunity down the line. It's a bit tricky, though, when it's on an AEW show. We treat this as house shows like Ring of Honor, which, yes, are continuing as long as they do, so we'll see what happens there. But with this, we don't want to have real, like, huge stakes on a show where it's Ring of Honor, you could skip this, or it's AEW, you could skip this. Like, at Impact, you could skip it. We're not going to hold it against you. I know the Europeans have a tough time with ROH, because it doesn't air there. And Impact and AEW is a bit tricky, so we don't hold it against them. This one being AEW is in that same boat, but the more people that show up, the more fun we have with this stuff. It's always a blast. And I know some of our guys do put in picks knowing nothing. We appreciate that, and that's why it doesn't work against you. That said, there will be bragging rights on this one. There will be, obviously, chaos. We've got former world champions. We've got former champions of all types, really. We've got the tag champion, former Dedrick Cyrus. We've got Bastion, former world champion 2 times over. We've got Supreme Rock of the Strays, Bane, Kier 1, Dion, and Arbiter, and Victoria, like I said. So, who's your pick for this match, BeerMe? I'll give you mine first. I don't often jump in first. I'm going to say Bane the Abyss is going to shock everybody. I think Bane is going to destroy like Bane did at War Games and at Survivor Series. I think Bane's going to pull that trigger and just destroy people with the ladder. That's my pick. That said, Bastion's in this match. You can't really bet against Bastion, but I'm going with Bane. Who have you got?
Sure. Well, I'm gonna pick Bastion, but if I don't pick Bastion, I'll throw Bastion out. Let's say he doesn't win.
Yeah.
I think I will pick either Dion Blade or Victoria Fiore to win the ladder match.
Any reason why?
Be my picks.
Just got a feeling?
Yeah, they've both been doing really well since joining the league. So I mean, they've kind of been on rolls. I mean, I know that Victoria Fiore just lost Hawk, but it was really close, and that was her first loss. And Dion Blade's been killing it with the antidote. So
I like it.
that's kind of why. Yeah.
Next up, we got a non-title hardcore match. The world champion, James Costner, goes 1-on-1 with Jace of Blades. Like I said, non-title, but it is hardcore. I think we said last time we're both picking Costner because he should win this, but being hardcore, Jace can do whatever he wants. He could pull this win out, and it wouldn't really be a shock to anybody, considering he's been doing these hardcore matches basically for a year now. I I'm picking Costner, though, still. This on that momentum, because this is really one of the last stops towards WrestleMania weekend. It is the last stop before WrestleMania weekend, which is Supercard and Stand and Deliver, and then WrestleMania. So I'm picking Costner to get that momentum into that time frame. How about you?
I think I'm gonna pick Jace actually because it is hardcore and that's his type of match. And Costner can afford to eat a loss here, so it is non-title. So I think Jace will come away victorious.
Okay. Next up, we've got another non-title match. Smooth Rock, the Canadian champion, is facing Josh Dionio. Now, we've talked about this one a fair bit. I think we're both picking Smooth Rock on this one, just by virtue of, again, it's the champion, it's the situation, it's the momentum. But we've both said many times JD can win any match, anytime, anywhere. This is no different. But I think Smooth Rock's got this one. How about you?
I do as well. I think that Smooth Rock's been on a hell of a roll here lately, and I don't think he's lost in a while. So we're gonna continue the streak of picking him because he's just on a roll.
That works. Next up is Alexander McKennedy, former American champion, versus Luke Gray, who's going towards the title himself. I think we both agreed that Luke, this is his time for momentum to really pull that trigger. Like, nothing can get in his way. I think a loss to McKennedy doesn't change that, but I think he's going to get that win. I think he's going to pull this one out. What do you think?
This one's tough because McKennedy's tough, but I think I'm going to pick Luke as well. I'm going to go with the underdog. Why not? I'm going to do it.
All right, and next up, we've got Ash versus Jonathan C.T. Martin in graphics to make me think of Raw versus SmackDown with the blue and the red on the colors. But Ash and CT, I mean, we can do this quick. I think CT's got this one. He's tearing everybody apart as best he can. He's maybe not getting the matches won the way he wants, but he's still doing damn near what he wants otherwise. So I think he's got this one. What about you?
I think since it's AEW, I'm going to pick Ash. And I don't know why, because it's CT's favorite promotion, but I'm going to pick Ash here. A little bit of a shock.
All right. Then we've got a whole bunch of question marks here. So let's dive into those. You've got 3 matches, BeerMe. Now, before you go here, people probably heard, it's coming through a little robot-y on your audio, so I don't know if you can tweak that.
Right.
We were talking for about a half hour prior, and it was fine, so I don't know what's going on there. So if you want, BeerMe, if you want to try to fiddle with that, I can do one of my announcements here as we try to spread this out a little bit, if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So one of the matches I've got, actually I can kind of do mine back to back because they kind of go together, you see. I've got 2 matches and it involves Red and myself. It is going to be 1-on-1 Redhead 12 versus Lexi Briggs in a bachelorette party strip club hardcore falls count anywhere match. And then
Can you repeat that?
Oh,
can you repeat that match?
It's a bachelorette party strip club hardcore falls count anywhere match between Red and Lexi Briggs.
Okay.
I'll say it again because it's funny. A bachelorette party, gotta say it together. Bachelorette party strip club hardcore falls count anywhere match. My match is it's me versus CJ Hawk. So it's match the night on one side, and we've got Shades and Smiles on the other. It's a bachelor party lumberjack match. So, so this is because the wedding is going to be at Revolution, and it was supposed to be kind of like, well, you know, we're not going to have anything too strenuous, too crazy, too violent, right, for our matches the night of, because we're still going to compete earlier and then have the wedding that night. So Red gets the bachelorette party, I get the bachelor party, except we got it's a strip club, of course, for Red, with a hardcore falls count anywhere stipulation, because it's got to be in the strip club. I just got a lumberjack match with the guys surrounding the ring. It's going to be interesting with CJ Hawk, who's Mr. Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble winner, going on to main event WrestleMania, going for the World Championship. I get him one-on-one. I'm looking forward to that. We've had our run-ins here and there, but I don't think we've ever gone 1-on-1. Ever. Which always excites me. I always like the idea of a new challenge like that. And that's those high flyers, those damn high flyers, flip their way out of my submissions and throws and stuff. So we got to see how this goes. But again, it's more of like there's going to be a handshake, obviously, get some between us, and I hope, and a good sportsman-like competition. Though, as everyone knows, things can get out of hand once the competition gets fierce. So we'll see what happens, especially with rowdy lumberjacks for the bachelor party. Meanwhile, Red and Lexi in a strip club with the Bachelorettes. So the female superstars of the FPL will be attending that, and that should be absolute chaos. Yeah, I'm looking forward to both. I'm picking Red and I to win. Who do you think is going to win those?
Man, this is tough. I'm gonna pick Red, and I think I'm gonna pick CJ Hawk because he's been on such a roll. I know that you've only lost one match in a while, and that was their last match, but Hawk's kind of doing his... He's just winning.
He's going toward the world title, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But I bet he'll be pumped for that match. He'll be pretty excited for that, I bet.
Oh, yeah. It'll be good. It'll be fun. But you think Red's going to win hers, though, at least?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, okay. But what have you got to announce, BeerMe? Because that's my announcements. What have you got?
All right, I've got 3 matches here. We'll do this one first. Okay, we have Chef Urban. He will be going 1-on-1 with JJ Rocky.
Ooh, okay. There's some fallout there. Follow up even. That should be good. I'm intrigued on that one. That's good. I think JJ's got that momentum. I'm pulling for JJ. Bit of an underdog, honestly, in this situation with Urban, but I'm pulling for JJ to win this one. How about you?
Yeah, I think JJ's back. I'm thinking he's back, so I'm gonna pick him.
Sounds good. What else you got?
All right. I have a tag match. I have La Familia, Sebastian Escobar, and the Alpha Dog. They will be taking on Dakota Alfine, Ralentando, and Payne.
That's interesting combinations because that's not the former tag champs. That's Alpha Dog and Escobar versus Ralentando, the former Canadian champ, and Payne, who was going towards the world title at the start of the FPL. So, interesting. I don't bet against La Familia often. I'm not going to bet against them now. I'm picking La Familia on that one. Nothing personal against Dakota Alfine, but La Familia is a tough one to pick against at how they operate, tough. Right? Yeah. So. Yeah,
this one's really tough. I'm gonna pick La Familia as well. I don't like to pick against them a lot either. Even though Dakota Alfine, they do really good. I mean, Cure One and Payne just won at the last show, I believe. So this is a different team. So we'll see how it works out. But I'm gonna pick La Familia.
For those listening, BeerMe was clear, and then I got a little robot-y, and I was like, oh man, not again. And then I got clear again, so I'm like, oh. Like you can see my face, my as you can hear it. It's like,
wait, yeah, my beard might be in the way. Hang on.
There we go.
All right. Okay, my last match, we have the Strays, Sheriff Dog, and Michael Marsh. Will be taking on Honor Club, Rate Wrestle, and RGX. Non-title.
Okay. That's a good opportunity for those two, Rate and RGX. They're looking to make waves, and that's a big one. Again, being a house show, it's not quite the same, but still, it's tag champs, not for nothing. And Sheriff Dog is very vocal about the streak he's on. I know, I was a part of it. So that's going to be a tough one against those two. I'm thinking the upset that the tag champs lose. Right, because that's how I'm classifying the upset here. I think Rate and RGX are going to take that win. It's going to be close. It's going to be violent, but I think they've got that. I think they can pull that one out. The Strays are easy money though. Like that's a safe bet with those guys. They're probably going to win it, but I think Honor Club has that chance. So, what about you?
Yeah, I usually don't bet against the Strays, but I think I'm going to pick Honor Club with you. I think Rate and RGX, I think they're going to get on the same page, and they might squeak out the upset.
Sounds good. And that's all you got?
Yep.
That's all I got too, and that's it. We're done. That's Revolution. That's this weekend. It's this weekend, guys.
Yep.
It's Sunday as well. Don't forget, you can see it right on there. Live pay-per-view Sunday, March 6th. Believe again, it's 8 p.m. Pre-show is 7:30 or 7-ish. Deadline 6. Just make sure you put your picks in. If you have any questions, go to our Discord. Again, it's Frontline League on Twitter and on this YouTube channel. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But also go down and you'll see the Discord. You can come in there and you can ask questions. When's the deadline? And we'll go, it's an hour before the pre-show. Just keep that in mind. Like, keep an eye on things for what's what and get ready for Sunday. Remember, it's Sunday. Normally it's AEW Saturdays, but it's Sunday this time. And yeah, also just come into our Discord anyway, because we're going to be talking about the insanity of ROH right now with AEW. There's Sacrifice this weekend. There's SmackDown on Friday. There's a lot of craziness going on. Rampage, it's right there, on Friday. And of course, Revolution on Sunday. I almost said Saturday. See, it's in the brain. Yeah, that's it. I'll end it there, but I will quickly promote our Top of the Card podcast. It has been going for 1 year as of this past Sunday. Top of the Card, Top of the Card pod, there it is the Twitter, and you can find it where you get Spotify. You don't find it where you get Spotify. You find it on Spotify. I'm fumbling this bad, but I'm running with it because that's what people like to see when I just go, You can get it where you get your podcasts. Spotify, Apple, iTunes, YouTube even. It's on all these things. It is been going for a year. We're very proud of it. BeerMe and I are on there along with CT, Red, and GMSG. And a year of this with things to talk about. And believe me, next week when we record the next episode, we know Cesaro. We know. Yeah, we know ROH. We know. We'll get there. It'll be lots of fun, lots of stuff to check out, and of course, the New Japan Cup is going on. CT's got stuff as well. It's pretty great. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens going forward with WrestleMania season. It's just getting crazier and more insane, both in the real and here in the FPL. So again, like, favorite, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, Top of the Guard Pod, and Frontline League. That's really it, BeerMe. Anything you want to say to the people for Sunday?
Oh, God.
I caught him off guard.
Yeah.
That's how you get the win over BeerMe.
Right.
Jesus, to sneak up on him.
It's true. That does happen sometimes. No, good luck, everybody, and get your picks in.
Be like BeerMe and get him in like an hour to go when you're finalizing it, and there's 10 minutes left, and you put him in. Actually, I say that. BeerMe's gotten a lot better about it, I think.
It's true.
Yeah, within like half hour. Yeah, good luck, everybody. We will see you this Sunday. We'll be recapping the week after, and then, like I said, from there, it's just smooth sailing till WrestleMania with building towards that card. There's going to be promos. There's going to be lots of fun stuff. There's going to be some videos. Maybe I do of a hype video because those are fun to do. And we're going to have time to talk about a lot of stuff on Top of the Card and on Frontline Prediction League here in the trenches. So thanks again, everybody, for checking this out. Have a good night.